IBN5100 が消えたのは、これまでに過去を改変した誰かの影響かもね。
That's what I was thinking.
おお、俺の話を信じてくれるのだな。
でも、私の主観では、これまでに送った D メールは些細な内容ばかりよ。
最初に電話レンジちゃんがタイムマシーンだって気づくきっかけになったメールだよね。
オカリンは変態って内容で送ったよな。
Hold on a second, I need to check. It's probably Mocha. Oh, Suza, sweet. Russia? Items unique to Russia, huh? I don't know any besides the Russian doll. I mean, I've never gone there. What? The hell does that mean? Did I send you something? Hold on. Assistant? Okay. The Juntida. What? Russia? The hell?
あとは D メール実験で私が岡部の携帯に何十通も送った。でもどれも中身のない文面ばかりだから、あれで過去を改変できるとは思えない。
僕も2通送ったお。フェイリスタンとの勝負に勝てる秘策を書いた。
それともう一つ、岡部が一番最初に偶然送った私が死んでるうんぬんってメール。
だが俺の主観ではそれ以外にも何通か送られている。
ロト6の当たり番号を書いて送ったんだっけ。ルカちゃんがその番号を買ったけど結局当たらなかったやつ。
岡部以外は送ったところを誰も知らないけどね。
だがお前たちにもその後で見せたはずだぞ。俺の携帯に残っていた着信履歴を。
あれは惜しかったよね。
それぐらいじゃないかな。
いや、まだある。萌香とルカ子が D メールを送っている。
そうだった。でもそう主張しているのは岡部だけなのよね。私も橋田もまゆりさんも誰も知らない。
まゆしはなんだか頭がこんがらがってきちゃったのです。
We need to. God damn it.
だから言っているだろう。世界が改変される前と後で記憶を連続して持っていられるのは俺だけなのだと。
それであんたの主観ではその IBN5100 はいつ消えたの？ついさっきの話なの？確実にこのラボにあったのはいつまでの話？
The last time I remember being here was, I think before Moaka's mail, but I'm not sure if that was the last time I remember anyone bringing it up, because I know my area was touring it and shit, and, you know, it was still there because Moaka was here.
それは
I put my index finger into my forehead, sweeping up at the bottom of my memory. IBN 5100.
確か8月3日だ。記憶では8月3日までは確かにこのラボに存在していた。
間違いないのね。
と思いたいが。
So many different things have happened. My head's full of confusion. Let's try to recognize the conditions in which I obtained the IBN 5100. I learned that Faris was well informed about the IBN 5100 as a retro PC maniac, and then 9 years ago, Faris dedicated her IBN 5100 to Yanagibayashi's shrine, after asking Rukako and Rukapapa, a splendid discovery, my goal. At the very least, I remember that Faris and Rukako should be considered parties. It would be weird if it didn't remember. Oh! Rukako! It was Rukako's mail! They were a part of this! Let's try calling. First up is Rukako.
岡部さん、おとといは恥ずかしいところ見られちゃって、忘れてください。
恥ずかしいところ？
コスプレを。
Oh, that. That was just Rikugo getting embarrassed for no reason.
それより IBN5100 について聞きたい。IBN5100。柳林神社に9年ほど前に預けられたレトロなパソコンのことだ。知っているな？
はい。
He remembers. Rikugo really remembers.
俺が少し前に神社に行って探し当てたんだよな。それでお前の親父さんに頼んで貸してもらった。間違いないよな？
そんなはずは。
違うのか？
僕の記憶ではそんなことはなかった
It's because her gender changed, man. Somehow that also led to the the events in which you didn't get it yet. What? Is this another effect of changing the past?
IBN5100 がその神社にあったのは事実なんだな。今もあるのか？
いえ、わかりません。僕、それほど詳しいことは。
今どこにいる？近くにお前の親父さんはいるか？
いません。
そうか。わかった。急に電話して悪かった。
はい。すみません。お役に立てなくて。
Well, maybe she is still a dude. I mean, she's using Boku, which from my understanding, I think only men really do. I don't know. Something about the whole thing with either Moeka or Rikuko changed it to the point where you didn't get it. It's true that the IBM 5100 was at the Yanakabayashi shrine, and Rikuko knew that. I need to check if it's still there or not. Could it be possible that the IBN returned to the shrine? Did that huge retro PC sprout legs and trot back? This is just silly. But a Gale Banana did return via teleportation from the microwave to the room. Mooka also instantly moved from the lab to somewhere else. With that in mind, it's entirely possible that the NBN 5100 teleported in the same way. Maybe I should go check it later. Next is Faris. By the way, I haven't told Faris my phone number. She just knows my mail address. Because if I called Faris, I'd get rolled up into her usual rampage. With that said, there's only one route I can take.
マユリオ、フェイリスと連絡を取りたい。
Mayuri's eating an eclair. Looks like she put some in the refrigerator.
おかりんも食べる？おいしいよ。
Now that I look, Kurusu and Daru are also eating.
まったくのんきな奴らだな。このラボで不可解なことが起きたというのに。
すべて岡部の妄想って可能性もあるわけだし、慌てたってどうしようもない。
It's not a delusion. Absolutely not. Absolutely not!
フェリスちゃんに用事があるの？今日、お店に出てるかな？
今日のフェイリスタンはバイト休みだお。
Well done, Daru. You know Faris's work schedule better than Mayuri, her co-worker. You should be aware he should be awarded the title of Faris Stalker.
マユリは奴の携帯番号を知っているだろう。連絡を取ってみてくれ。
いいよ。
Mayuri takes out her phone and makes a call. After waiting a while, Mayuri's face quickly turns into a smile.
あ、フェリスちゃん、こんにちにゃんにゃん。まゆしーにゃん。
にゃん。
Kurusu frowns when Mayuri's tone changes.
休みなのにごめんね。 オカリンがフェリスちゃんとお話ししたいことがあるんだって。変わってもいいかな？オカリンはオカリンだよ。京馬？京馬って誰？
Just what are they talking about? By the way, Faris is the only person to call me by my true name. That is, Hoin Kyoma. I'm thankful to her for that, but I'm still not good with her.
とにかく変わるね。はい、オカリン。
I take Mayuri's phone. Displaying on the LCD is Faris's face, adorned with cat ears, even though she's taking a break.
俺だ。法院京馬だ。
京馬がフェイリスに用事なんて珍しいにゃ。
どうしても聞きたいことがあったんだ。お前は昔、柳林神社にレトロ PC を奉納した。それに間違いはないか？何？にゃんとはどういう意味にゃ？
Oh crap, I started to talk like her. Kurusu burst out laughing. Looks like she heard.
間違いないにゃっていう意味にゃ。IBN5100 っていう名前だって知ったのはすごく最近やけど。
何？最近知ったとはどういう？
ダルニャンに教えてもらったのにゃ。
So that's it. At any rate, it's the fact that the IBN 1500 was at Yanagibayashi Shrine, and Faris knew that too. So did the IBN 5100 disappear from the lab before that? No. Kurusu and the others lost their memories of the fact that I brought it from the shrine to the lab. So I'm considering two possibilities. One, I went to the shrine but didn't obtain the IBN 5100. It's still at the shrine. Two, before I went to the shrine, someone moved the IBN 5100 somewhere else. Looks like I'll have to go to the shrine to check out after all.
レトロ PC がどうしたにゃ？
いや。
Faris was a retro PC maniac, wasn't she? Let's just make sure.
IBN5100 について他に情報はないか？超レアな PC なのだ。お前はカリスマメイドとしてこの秋葉に強いネットワークを持っているだろう。それを使って今秋葉にある IBN5100 を探してもらいたい。
We just need to find one. It doesn't matter if it's not the one I found at the shrine.
にゃー。探してもいいけど条件があるにゃ。
条件？
Is she trying to strike a deal? She's unexpectedly stubborn.
聞こ
じゃあこれからフェイリスのお家まで来てほしいのにゃ。
う。うちだと？お前のうちはどこだ？
I hurriedly prepare a memo pad to write down the address Faris recites.
なんだ？お前秋葉に住んでいるのか？
It'll be fast in that case. Judging by the address, it should be right in front of the station.
それじゃ待ってるにゃ。
I return Mayuri's phone and stand up at the couch. I'm heading to Faris' house via Yanagibayashi Shrine.
で、
While walking, I murmur with an unpleasant thought.
なぜお前たちまでついてくるんだ？
Behind my back, Mayuri and Daru are following as if it's natural. By the way, Kurusu's watching over the lab.
だってね、マユシーはフェリスちゃんのお家遊びに行ったことないんだもん。一度ね、行きたいなーって思ってたんだ。
つうか、フェイリスさんのプライベートとか凸せざるを得ないだろ、上皇。
Tagging along this Faris stalker might be bad in various ways. Whatever. If Faris absolutely refuses, then we can't just drive him away. Wait. We can just drive him away from the house. Nothing else matters if I can just get Faris to search for the IBN 5100. And then, all goes well in the IBN 5100's at Yanagibayashi Shrine, and that becomes unnecessary. I tried going to the shrine, but Rukuko wasn't there. I guess he was out when he answered the phone. I guess he was out when he answered the phone earlier. It's unavoidable, so I go to the humble shrine office to the side and press the intercom button. Ruka's papa comes out. When I try asking whether the IBM 5100 is dedicated to Yanagibashi Shrine, he answers, it certainly was. But now that he looked for it, he said he couldn't find it anywhere. Ruka Papa tilted his head wondering why it was gone. I asked if he lent me the IBM 5100 before, but he lost the memory of the fact itself. Just what's going on? I stayed deep in the thought after leaving Yanagibayashi Shrine for Faris' house. The IBM 5100 suddenly disappeared, even though it was in the lab just a few days ago. Also, the IBM 5100 disappeared from the Yanagibayashi Shrine, as if God were playing a prank on me as I searched for it. It certainly seems like it's being influenced in the past by the past changes via D-mail. I can only begin to imagine what influenced it and how. At any rate, it looks like we'll have to rely on Faris. Since it's the weekend, the front of Akiba Station looks crowded. Employees in maid sailor uniform cosplays, in maid and sailor uniform cosplays, are diligently distributing flyers. I appreciate your efforts in this shitty heat. After walking while increasing my melanin pigmentation, god damn it, I need to look that up, I suddenly stop.
どうしたの?
I catch sight of a woman squatting on the side of the road, hugging her knees and clacking on her phone. That's got to be Labmam 005. No. What is she now? All memories of Moeka have vanished from my Yuri and daughter's brains. Does that mean they won't welcome her as a Labmam? Well, whatever.
なんという幸運!
I've got something to ask the masseuse. I rush up to her.
おい、指圧師!
She looks freaking weird there. I don't know. Maybe it's just the angle or something, but she just kind of looks a little weird. The phone, especially. I try calling her, but she's stuck in her own little world, not reacting a bit.
IBN ないどうしてないのどうしてどこにもこの町に本当にあるのもしかしてもう
聞いているのか、シャイニングフィンガー!
どこかにあるはずじゃないとおかしい FB はあるって
I don't like the sound of this. Not one fucking bit. No reaction.
桐生萌えか?
Moeka stops muttering. She finally looks up. No, actually she just looks at my feet.
岡部君
お前、ラボから IBN5100 を持ち出したか?
Behind my back, my Yuri and Daro tilting their heads in puzzlement. But I ignore them.
俺は、お前の仕業とは思いたくない。仲間だからな。しかし、お前はあの PC に異常な執着を見せていた。どうだ?
IBN5100 見つけたの
見つけたが、なくなった。
なくなった。
案ずることはない。やっていたとしても、お前を警察に突き出すような真似はしない。
The ever-expressionless Moeka puts on a rare bewildered face.
知らないのか?
Moeka faintly shakes her head. She then hangs her head and begins operating the phone at high speed. I didn't understand 1%. Please explain properly. Did you really find an IBM 5100? Where? She really doesn't know. If it's an inside job, then I thought Moeka was suspicious. But the IBM 5100 disappeared from the Yanagibayashi Shrine, meaning that it's actually unnatural for Moeka to be the culprit. So it's an influence of the D-mail after all. Or perhaps An organization by CERN?
すまない。指圧しよ
う。I squat in front of Mocha and bow my head.
俺は、ラボメンであるお前を、仲間を、疑ってしまった。
Dude, I don't like the way she was fucking mumbling to herself. You really shouldn't trust her that much. I mean, I know you made her an honorary lab mem, but come on. Sometimes you just pick the wrong people to be your comrades. It's alright.
最低な男だな。殴ってくれても構わない。だが、これだけは分かってくれ。俺は、機関から命を狙われ続けた結果、誰も信じることができなくなってしまったんだ。
I ridicule myself with a bored feeling.
俺は常に疑心暗鬼で、どれだけ仲間に囲まれていても、いつも孤独を感じている。滑稽だよな。
Just tell me about the IBM 5100.
俺の語りは完全スルーか。
つうかオカリンさ、秋葉の路上で芝居始めるとかどんだけだよ。暑さにやられた。
So Mocha doesn't know that I obtained the IBM 5100 either. And judging by her demeanor, she hasn't gotten one either. Whereabouts of the IBM 5100 are getting more and more confusing.
前から思ってたんだけど、萌香さんって綺麗な人だよね。スタイルも抜群だし、背も高いし、コスプレさせたら映えそうだな。
I doubted my ears for a second. I approached Mayuri.
お前、マイカのことを知っているのか？
知ってるよ。
なぜ知っている？
I grab her and shake her by the shoulders, swaying her head back and forth.
オカリンが連れてきたよ。
俺がダルはあの女のことを覚えているのか？
桐生氏なら前にラボで挨拶したわな。
What the fuck? Last time you guys couldn't remember her whatsoever. This is all fucking confusing. Earlier, right after Maoka sent her email, Mayuri, Daru, and Kurusu behaved as if they never met the existence known as Moeka. But now, Mayuri and Daru both know her? Does that mean that something about Moeka got reconstructed in the past again? And judging by the timing, I can't think of any cause other than Rukuko's D-mail. Rukuko's D-mail was to tell his mother to eat a lot of vegetables. How can that D-mail be related to whether or not the lab mems remember Moeka? Is this also the butterfly effect? That's pretty much the only explanation you've got at this point, man. The cause doesn't match with the effect at all.
ねえねえオカリン、それよりそろそろフェリスちゃんのお家に行かないとね。きっと待ちくたびれてるよ。
I'm thinking of important things here, Mayuri. I need to sort stuff out. That's true. I have to think carefully about Moeka's case later. With that said, you start searching for an address written on the memo pad.
時にマユリ、フェイリスの本名は何て言うんだ？
バッカ、オカリ何言ってんだ。フェイリスタンの本名はフェイリスニャンニャンショー。それ以上でも以下でもないじゃん。
現実逃避はよせ、ダルよ。フェイリスニャンニャンは所詮源氏名だ。
うわ、最悪っすよ。なんで純真な男たちの夢を壊そうとするかな。
You're grumbling. You can't handle it, huh?
でマユリ、 どうなんだ？知らない。
マユシーが教えちゃってもいいのかな。
I just want to know her name. We're friends-ish. It's not that strange for me to want to know her, like, real and full name. Is it?
特に口止めされているわけでもないんだろう。それに、これから自宅に行けば、すぐにわかることだぞ。
そっか、その代わりね、他の人には内緒だよ。例えばメイクインに来るご主人様たちとか。
I nod.
フェリスちゃんの本名は秋葉ルミホちゃんって言うんだ。
聞こえない。
Taro covers his ears while saying "nyan."
秋葉か。
An appropriate name for Nakiban. We arrive at a high-rise apartment right next to UPX.
すごい。
マジで？
超高級マンションだと？
Mansion. Taken aback, we stand stuck still on the spot. Furthermore, from Ferris's call earlier, it looks like she lives on the top floor.
住所聞き間違えたか？
No, I'm incapable of such basic mistake.
まさかフェイリスは機関の手に落ちたのか？
I quickly survey my surroundings. There are no suspicious figures in visible range.
怪しげな黒服連中に命じられるまま、俺を組織の網の中へと呼び寄せ、一網打尽にするつもりだな。
妄想オツ。事実は小説よりきなり。それにフェイリスタンの素顔が実は金持ちのお嬢様だったとか。うわぁ、超燃える展開じゃね？
I don't care about Moe at this point. I want to know if she's a traitor!
お前こそ妄想オツだな。
とりあえず入ってみようよ。
Yeah, might as well. Also, if she's a rich friend, then we can totally just, squander some money from her when she least expects it. It'll be awesome.